Another crappy video, because I don't have a GoPro yet. Okay, this is a drone that I recommend getting. It's you can tell it's beat up, but it's still good. Yes, I glued the shell on. I'm tired of the top popping off and my video transmitter popping out, and then it ripping the cord out of the damn video transmitter. Yeah, anyways, yeah, that's why that's there, so it doesn't come off. I did get a nice camera there. That little guy was like 15 bucks on eBay, and they sell them like that. I love the lens on that thing. It's such a wide picture. And I do have one of my little EBA, I think they call these, I don't know what they call it. They have so many different names for different shapes. I just know this puts out like a circular field, and I like it. And I have one of those on my headset. So there's a transmitter and a receiver. I think I talked about those. I like that on there. It works really good. This is the Bugs 3 with the camera, obviously. I like flying this one a lot, and I like that high-pitched angle because this thing really goes fast and leans. I do recommend getting this one. Really, like, I fly this more than the nicer $180 drone, the Hubsan X4. I fly this one more than that one. This one's fast. Like, if you like to fly fast and go around trees, I mean, there's a manual flip button for that guy. If you didn't know that, you can do flips with the button. But I like flying that guy fast. The camera on it, that will whoop this one's ass in a race. This one is a Hubsan X4. It's like the XX Hubsan X4XX. I don't remember. I forget. But it's a really, really good one. It's got a camera, and it's got GPS. And it's also got a SIM card in it that you can hit from the remote to make it record or take pictures. And it takes really good pictures and video. I don't want to say great like a GoPro, but this does take really good video. There's just no sound. It does have a little flip on the switch so that on the controller, so that you can go from GPS so it stays still and then comes home. But you just gotta make sure you actually have like at least 6 to 7 satellites before you have it come home, because if it gets GPS when you flip it on, it's just gonna go back to where it got signal. So you actually want to use GPS. You set it from where it came off from. It does have follow me, and I noticed the follow me follows the controller, and it kind of doesn't follow center. I only did it once. Did not really follow me. It followed the controller, which was like, seemed like it was like 5 feet to my right. But I'm gonna try that again later. Does have a camera on it. Comes with this little screen that this thing pops off, but not the screen, just the little covering. And it does show like telemetry, I think it's called. Telemetry. It shows your GPS position, it shows all your speed, everything like on the screen. It's awesome. Came with a nice little, I don't know what they call this, a patch antenna? I don't know the proper names for these things. I'm just getting into this. I just know this is a really good antenna. It's good, especially if you're coming with the drone out the box. And it came with a rechargeable battery, or usually you get I think a box that plugs into there, but I got the rechargeable battery. Came with 2 batteries and a rechargeable battery, so I guess 3. One for the controller, which is smaller, and then your normal 7.4 volt larger ones. That's a 7 volts down there. I think it's just smaller. I do recommend it if you want to like learn to fly and take videos, and it does go pretty decently fast. It's just very stable. That's why I say it doesn't go that fast, because it doesn't lean very far forward. You can take it into a manual mode, which I guess would make it lean more far forward. I haven't really flown this that much, so I can't fly it as well as the blue one in manual mode, but I know I can do flips. Manual mode, just saying, if you ever do manual mode, make sure you are ready once you disarm the motors, because it will take off. Manual mode actually makes your ruders spin. As soon as you disarm them, it will fly. That's how manual mode works on this, but that's the only way you can do flips. Manual mode, you hold it down a little bit on the down stick, so it'll actually pull down a little bit. Then you give it gas and you want it to fly up, and you kind of want to go up at the angle that you want to go to, and then kill the gas. And yes, you'll fly slower of a turn that way, but if you were to punch this way and then kill it and pull the rudder that way as you're off rudder, it will flip. Same thing if you're going forward. You would go fast up into it, kill the motors, and then you could drop or do a barrel roll. I like doing front flips a little easier, and I do right, I think it's left-handed flips a little easier. They just seem more, I don't know, original to me. They're easier to do. Maybe that's for you too. But yeah, that's what I like to take videos with, and to learn to do flips until I get my Aris X speed. I can't do any flips or real speed like speed drone racing through trees. So that's the Bugs. The blue one is my race drone, and the Hubsan's mine for taking videos. Yeah, those are my drones. I did have other ones, but I sold that SG906 because I couldn't put an FPV camera on it. And yeah, I still got my Bugs 2W over there. I tried taking the camera out of it, but I did successfully take it out and turn it on, but it did not want to work, so I just took it out and left it out. I don't like it in there. The Bug still works perfectly. It still comes home by itself. I'm still using the wrong controller, and the GPS still works. Still got my booster on there. Everything works great.